Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The XRP price will skyrocket as a result of this. With a 24-hour trading volume of $992 million, the price of XRP today is $0.60. The price of XRP has decreased by 0.2% over the past 24 hours and by 1.9% over the last week. There are 100 billion XRP coins in circulation, with 48 billion already in circulation. You should be aware that these rates may have changed by the time you view this video. Financial advice is not provided by this content. And there's a lot of danger in the cryptocurrency industry. Therefore, before you invest, please conduct your own investigation. Some of the most popular places to purchase and trade XRP online are Bitstamp, eToro, and GateHub. No need to dally any longer, I'm ready. Now, let's watch the video. David Schwartz, CTO and Chief Technologist of Ripple Labs, provided a sophisticated view on the issues surrounding the categorization of tokens as securities yesterday. It appears he is referring to Ripple's conflict with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, even though he didn't specifically name XRP. In his research, he thoroughly examines XRP and other cryptocurrencies through the lens of the Howey test. Having briefly touched on U.S. securities legislation, Schwartz begins his piece on X. And I intend to do that to a lesser extent moving forward. The inclusion of investment contracts in the list of things that are securities, Ripple's, and the CTO's analysis of the Howey test is the main evidence that some tokens are securities, as most of you are aware. The Howey test is an important tool for deciding whether an asset is a security. Schwartz first demonstrated how the test is flexible. According to him, the evidence from court cases shows that he is not a rigid test that can be mechanically applied. In later cases, he said, the fundamental Howey criterion that earnings must have originated from the efforts of others has been modified to incorporate market forces and other outside influences. Further, the CTO of Ripple emphasized how subjective each Howey test criterion is. He made note of his claim that financial investment is necessary. On the other hand, there are examples where a free gift turned out to be an investment agreement. As a result of this reading, digital assets may not be easily classified, since the conventional definition of an investment may encompass more than just monetary contributions. Next, Schwartz discusses the larger goal of securities regulations, highlighting its function in avoiding deception. The main reason these rules are necessary, he said, is because securities fraud is notoriously difficult to identify and punish, even though fraud is already unlawful. He stressed that the purpose of securities regulations is to make it harder to perpetrate securities fraud, especially by making individuals seeking public investment disclose more information. Schwartz went even farther, investigating past cases and what they could mean for digital assets. He looked at the variations in investment contracts as they pertain to the handling of various assets, like artwork and collectibles. As far as Schwartz was concerned, there are a lot of Howey factors at play, and the courts cannot resolve them all. He also wondered why orange groves could be considered an investment contract, yet early works of art by artists are not collectors and are not securities, when we talk about what Congress should do. Without legislative action, Schwartz is skeptical that the courts can strike a fair balance. In response to pro-XRP attorney Jeremy Hogan's question and the U.S. Congress's demand for action, he issued a statement. Without legislative intervention, I find it highly improbable that the courts will find a fair middle ground. Additionally, a significant shift in court opinion away from classifying tokens as securities might be the sole catalyst for Congress to move swiftly. He seemed to be implying that the only thing that could possibly motivate Congress to take action would be a significant change in judicial views on the classification of crypto tokens as securities. It should be noted that Schwartz explicitly said that his opinions were his own and may not represent Wave's stance. He made it clear that he is not an attorney and was careful to emphasize that his analysis was completely independent of his employer. Please consider subscribing, leaving a like, and viewing the rest of the video so you don't miss a thing if you're still here. Let's get down to business. The remainder of the video can be viewed now. It's almost time for a massive Wall Street earthquake, and XRP is getting ready for it. As stated in a recent article by Billy Bambra, a contributor to Forbes. Some say digital assets like Bitcoin and XRP are going to be the epicenter of a seismic event that will shake the crypto industry. The price of Bitcoin has soared to over $38,000 from about $15,000 a year ago, according to Billy Bumber. In November of last year, Bitcoin's value dropped to $15,476. The commendable performance of both XRP and Bitcoin has been matched by XRP's similarly impressive climb of 56% to 61 cents from 39 cents a year ago. The Forbes writer predicted that the cryptocurrency market will soon see a massive infusion of funding. Tom Farley, a former president of the New York Stock Exchange, predicted a $48.3 trillion influx of XRP Bitcoin, which supports this notion. It has been revealed that this cryptocurrency boom will happen after the highly anticipated Bitcoin spot exchange traded fund registers with a Bitcoin ETF. Money will pour into the business, Farley said. Buying it couldn't be easier. Bitcoin has widespread support. Bitcoin was a brilliant idea. Its value grows over time. In light of BlackRock's decision to apply for a Bitcoin spot ETF, Farley's sentiment is in line with the current market confidence. BlackRock's, according to the Forbes contributor, eventually sparked a mad dash on Wall Street to launch a Bitcoin fund. In addition, he referenced research from Coinbase that predicts the imminent Bitcoin ETF boom might lead to a massive entry of the $48.3 trillion U.S. financial management industry into the cryptocurrency market. Additionally, Bambara brought attention to the fact that cryptocurrency traders have been given a further boost with the notable asset management Grayscale's victory in court over the U.S. regulator. Grayscale's plan to become a Bitcoin spot ETF was specifically ordered by the U.S. court to have its SEC evaluation re-evaluated. Despite the widespread optimism, Bambara pointed out that some market watchers are wary of how a Bitcoin ETF might affect the market. Everyone is expecting a Bitcoin ETF and an Ethereum ETF to be approved and launched with great enthusiasm, according to Lawrence Latimer, CEO of Donera. We foresee a slower than expected real uptake. The approval of a Bitcoin ETF, according to Latimer, will lead to higher demand for Bitcoin. The CEO of Donera thinks it would boost pricing and change people's minds about Bitcoin, turning it into something good that accelerates mainstream acceptance instead of something negative. After a Bitcoin spot ETF is approved, other digital assets, like XRP, are anticipated to follow Bitcoin's increased value and witness a similar rising trend. The price of XRP might surge by as much as $100 if the ETFs are successful. Please be aware that we are not here to give you financial advice or encourage you to put your money into any particular business. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.